Hi everyone, it's Kylie from Painted Wing. In today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how I paint the swan with watercolors. For the swan, I created an abstract background, and I also utilized a lot of white space within the painting. I'll have the full-length tutorial on my Patreon account, along with a drawing template. But otherwise, I'm going to get started painting. For this painting, we're going to start off by painting the eye of the swan. For the eye, use a small round brush and some dark Payne's gray paint. You can also use black or a different shade of gray if you'd like. And then next we'll paint the beak. For the beak, start with some orange paint. And then over here, add some burnt sienna. Now I'll be moving to painting the wash. I'm going to start by using a flat brush, and I'm going to dip it into some Prussian blue paint. I have about a 50-50 ratio of water to paint. And now I'm going to be switching to a larger round brush. I'd recommend using a number 10 or a number 12. A larger round brush will hold more water. And add some more water and pigment here. The swan is a white bird, so instead of painting in all the swan, I'm using this background to help define its shape. I'm going to add some splatters as well. Creating a thin line along the front of the chest. And to add some variation to the wash, I'm going to dip in some raw umber. And now I'm going to move to paint the other side of the wash. I start off by adding a light wash of raw umber, and then add some Prussian blue. And then add a little extra raw umber here. And then using a small round brush, I'm going to continue this line onto the swan's back, and then allow your wash to dry a little bit. You can also use a blow dryer to speed up the process. Once the wash is just very lightly damp, I'm going to dab in some clean water to create texture and blooms. I'm also going to dab in some raw umber into the wash. And using a small round brush, I'm dabbing some more water. And then I'm going to allow that to dry just a little bit more. I'm going to be creating a layered bloom effect. And now I'm going to let it fully dry. And here's what it looks like after it fully dried. And now I'm going to continue painting the swan. I'm going to create the underside of its wing here using a diluted amount of raw umber paint. And Now I'm going to add a more saturated amount of raw umber paint. And then move back to a smaller round brush, such as a number 4, to paint out a thin line here. Next, we'll be painting out the wing shape on the swan. Dip a round brush, such as a number 4, into some raw umber paint. And then just outline the shape of the wing. Then here I'm creating a shadow below the wing. And then continue that shadow onto the side. And to increase the value, I'm adding a little extra pigment while it's wet. Now for the wing, use a diluted amount of blue paint. Use a medium to large round brush to add this paint. I'm using the same Prussian blue color from earlier. I'm also going to create some feather shapes with my brush. The shape of your brush will determine the shapes that form. And then paint out some more brown on top of the head. And now allow things to dry. I want to add some extra contrast to the swan, so I'll be adding some details with the saturated amount of Payne's gray paint. I'm just painting out the wing shape here. And some details around the leg. And then to the top of the wing. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more blue onto the back of the neck here. And then again, using some water, I'm going to blend this new area to the old wash. And then here's the final result. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for future tutorials, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye now.